Stand up like a big baby. Oh! He's like, what the heck is going on here? Do you want coffee?
Not really.
It's just not the same. Like, I like coffee, but I like drinking it with you. Cammy and I, yesterday in our business meeting, set out this goal for me to begin the schedule of actually writing the book. I've been working with my friend Rachel, a writer who's been helping me, but deciding to write a book doesn't help. There's a story that I heard, and it goes like this. 2 frogs were on a log. One decided to jump off. How many were on the log? The answer is 2. Deciding to jump off doesn't mean you actually jumped off. You need to jump. So for me, the way that I make stuff happen that I care about is I need to put it on my calendar. That's the main thing that kind of like drives my life. Because if it's on my calendar, I'm going to do it. If it's not on my calendar, I'm not going to do it. Yesterday, we put these meetings on the calendar for next week. 6 a.m. on Monday, I'm going to meet with 7 one-on-one. 6 a.m. on Tuesday, I'm meeting with Eden. 6 a.m. on Thursday, I'm meeting with Dove. And then 6 a.m. on Friday, I'm meeting with Memory. That's going to happen now. So now I need to find some times in this next month to write my book. I did it. The next 3 Fridays, beginning at 9 a.m., are going to be dedicated to writing, which means that I'm going to have to do editing Sunday so that I don't have to edit on Friday. It's going to be hard. When I was in the business world with tech startups and clients, we scheduled everything. If you want to have a phone call or review a project, hundreds of thousands of dollars, you schedule it. What I've learned is our family is just as important as million-dollar clients. So if the calendar works in the business world, maybe we should treat it the same way at home. Also, seeing it visually in the same way I saw my million-dollar clients helps me remember that at home, things deserve the same priority as business things, which were much easier for me to prioritize.
It's in the camera lens. Where? Stop this. He's hurt.
I've been kind of anxious about telling people we're pregnant, telling people we might be pregnant when we don't know for sure. I think I just don't want to be wrong. I'll feel stupid and I'll feel disappointed. And I don't know why it's such a big deal in our culture to have to have that test before you tell anyone else. It feels like it's a very private thing. And that just feels kind of weird to me. Part of me wishes that we didn't tell anyone that there was a possibility. Maybe I'm afraid of being more disappointed than if we would have just kept it to ourselves. I still don't feel totally normal, but I don't feel as bad as I did a couple days ago. And so now I'm like, oh crap, like maybe it was something else. All the things we've been through in the past with getting pregnant right away, waiting years to get pregnant, losing a child has made me hold these things less tightly. I still think it would be hard to hear that I'm not pregnant, but I'm really feel less entitled to having that be true. Ben's about ready to publish the video.
This is a vlog that's like really personal to us. And I think it's really important, and I think it's really shocking to the world. And there's a lot of things I could title it. This is one snapshot of what my front page of YouTube looks like. There's like a ton of stuff I want to click on, and one of the things we've been wrestling with is what to name our videos. I'm titling this is where it's gonna get a little crazy. And that's just from one of the lines that I said in real life on the vlog. Now I realize I could have titled it OMG Pregnancy Scare. And a lot more people are gonna click on it, like double the people. We want people to watch us not just for entertainment or sensationalism, but people that are actually, that we can help grow by learning from what we're going through. So, the point of this is I want to title the videos authentically and not a way that's manipulative. And because of that, we need your help for sharing the videos. So instead of us doing all this work to try and get everyone to do it, and that distracts us from being honest and making videos and titles we actually care about, we're going to ask you to do this one thing. If you find that our videos are changing you, would you please share those with someone else that you think it would also change? If you think of just even one person, and I know it's hard, like you're putting yourself out there, but to send an email or make a phone call or send a text message and say, hey, I think you would also learn from this family. I've learned blah, blah, blah. You know, say what you've learned. That would help us out. I've been thinking about that for a little bit.
We're going to Seven's baseball game.
All they changed pictures.
Yeah!
There you go, Brad!
Nice! Nice hit!
Ben and I are on our way to get some sushi for our date.
So it's my first, and I'm 29, yet it was still the biggest, scariest surprise of my entire life. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. I get emotional thinking about it, because it was the scariest thing ever. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl.
Things that with a dad.
A dad. He is, unfortunately, the baby's kicking the crap out of me right now. Not involved right now, because he was scared. Shocked, surprised, you know, it's scary. I just hope that when the baby's here, things change.
We haven't taken a test, but we think she might be pregnant again.
No way.
It's time for Q&A.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
crazy mother.
On Facebook, Andy asks, what is everyone's favorite home-cooked meal? Mine is strawberry shortcake. And yes, it can be a meal.
Well, in that case, chocolate cake. I like my mother-in-law's tacos.
Really?
Remember I had it for my birthday?
Kaylee on Facebook asks, if you could have any superpower, what would it be and why?
I would want to just be able to just disappear whenever I wanted to. Like, oh, she's gone.
Flying would be cool, and x-ray vision for you would be cool. Hannah on Facebook asks, how has the dynamic of your family changed since the birth of Rainier?
I am less available to do stuff, so I ask the kids more for help, whether it be around the house or with the baby.
I think there's a lot more joy in contemplation. We're enjoying small things a lot more, and we're also rethinking all of our kids' childhood when they were this age. For some of them, that was 14 years ago. Jess wants to know, when you do the Wonderland, do you always start and stop in the same spot or camp in the same spot? For those of you that don't know, this is what it looked like for us to do the Wonderland. It's a 95-mile hike around Mount Rainier that took us about 2 weeks. And we started in different places. It's kind of based upon where we can drop food off most conveniently and pick food up for the route. And we camp in some different places, but usually we have some favorites that we like to stay at and like revisit. Heather on Instagram asks, how did you get your friends on board with the type of community that you have?
I think we live the kind of life that we want to live in community, and we asked our friends to join in on it.
I think the other thing is we've put our money where our mouth is, and we've spent almost literally probably every dollar investing in the type of houses and the type of places and the type of lifestyle that really affords community. We've really prioritized people with our housing decisions, our life decisions, our work decisions. That's a great question. Sydney, our cousin, asks, what is the most essential thing you packed on the Wonderland Trail? Because I think Sydney's doing the Wonderland Trail this summer.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
You know, my favorite thing was trekking poles, the kind of poles that you walk with.
Yeah.
I don't think those are as important for little kids, but for adults, those are really important.
I do not want to leave home without a headlamp, because once the sun goes down, you can't see anything.
Oh, and Haribo brand gummy bears.
Oh yeah. Yep.
We hope you have a good trip on the Wonderland, Sydney.
Yeah. You won't do it now. Come on.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on.